Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and in this video today I'm going to show you the Hoss wheel plow. Now this right here does not require gasoline or anything to power it other than human power. So whenever hard times come, the great thing about this is you've got a means of plowing your garden. I'm going to demonstrate the plow that they sent me and the cultivating teeth. They have a lot more attachments for this to help meet your needs in gardening. So with that said, I'm going to show you how to put this together, and then we'll get out in the field. Okay guys, now I'm going to start unpacking this and see what we got. Really excited about this. You know, the day's going to come, if you've seen, you know, my episode on National Geographic where I plainly said that I'm not going to rely on diesel or gasoline power anymore, and I mean what I say. You know, we've been doing a lot of alternative energy projects and things like that, but when it comes to farm equipment, I'm going to get ready to hitch up the plow again to the horse, and I'm also planning on using my own personal manpower. Now, that said, inside here, got a catalog from the guys at Hoss Tools. We've got our cultivating teeth. Got our plow attachment. Can't wait to try that out. And here's our framework. Very nice sturdy build. Do you see that? That means something nowadays. USA. Made in the USA. Alright? Not made in China or none of that junk. Alright? This is the real deal, baby. Right here in America. Alright? So, get that out of the way. Here's our wheel. Good deal. And look there. Don't have to worry about going to the tire store later down the road too either. It's steel. Alright? Hardcore. Alright, so move our packing. Very nicely packed. Now we've got our handles. Handles look good. I'll mount the cross tube in and the bolts. We'll get all that together and get the bolts right there and all that bolted up. I'll show you how to attach this in a minute. I'm going to get my wrench and then we'll get right back at it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take and put our dust caps on our wheel. Mount this in. And we're going to take our nylon lock nut, work that out. We'll do this, I'll tighten this down, we'll move the next step. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to be mounting the cultivating teeth. I've already got two mounted. I'm going to mount this one in the center. The instructions are very easy to follow. I mean, they take you step by step, have color pictures, very easy to follow. You'll just run this bolt through the tooth. Then we'll run it up into the frame. Mount that on there, like so. Tighten it with our wrench. That's on there snug. Alright, now we'll move to the next step. Okay, now we're going to take our handles and we're going to take and attach them together right here. We're going to have that center support. Make sure work that in there good and tight. It's a very good snug fit. Then what we'll do is we'll take and lay these back into place and we'll mount these bolt holes. You'll run your bolt through the pre-slotted area there, and then you will mount this one, and then I'll run these others through and we'll tighten them, and I'll show you how that looks here in just a moment. Okay, now lastly we're going to take this pilot hole right here. We're going to put our fasteners in that holds our connecting rod. Start that in real slow. Alright, and that's got the unit together. We'll consider down here and take a look at it. And there you go. The last thing I'm going to do is just make some final adjustments on this right here and make sure that's really good and tight, but not so tight that I can't plow with it, but I don't want dust getting into the covers. And then we're going to get out here and I'm going to go pay my wife's uncle a visit, and I'm going to plow his garden for him today, and he don't know it yet. Okay guys, so we're going to give it a test run. You can see see the cultivating teeth do a pretty good job there at moving the dirt.
He works pretty good.
Now it's a little softer over here.
Okay, now guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to put the plow attachment on. I'm going to put it in the center position. That way, as if we were laying off a row. Go ahead and tighten this down here. And all the attachments are really easy to attach. I mean, as long as you've got a little adjustable wrench, you've pretty much got this whooped. I just keep a small one in my pocket, and that way while I'm out here in the field, I can make any adjustment I need and be back in action in moments. Okay guys, now I'm going to put the plow to use. We've got it kind of offset in the center, and we're just going to go run down through here and give it a test run. And you can see it does a pretty decent job there. I mean, not much effort at all needs to be put into making you out a row. And so there's the use of that right there. I mean, very handy for when you don't have gas for your power equipment anymore. So I hope you enjoyed our trip today out into the field and working. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration of this great plow, because I think this right here will be extremely useful, whether you're just wanting to enjoy it now for gardening or whether it's later on down the road whenever hard times come. When I was out in the field today, I kept thinking about in the Bible in Matthew chapter 9, the scripture where Messiah saw all the multitudes of people. And he said, truly the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. You know, we need to be out in the field every day of the world, in the field in the world, trying to tell people to not only, I think, believe in the Scripture, but to get prepared, because disaster can strike at any time. That's why we need to have every asset we can around to help us out. And I think this is one of those. So until we see you again here at Seven Trumpets Prepper Channel, I hope you have a most blessed day, and Yahushua name.